Hey everybody, my name is Eric and you're watching Bench or Stand Outfitters. Today I have a special treat and it's an extra sweet treat because it's something that I've been looking for. My friends know I've been trading in and out of this caliber rifle for a long time, but it's very nostalgic to me. This is the caliber I started shooting as a young hunter. I'll say it's a caliber that not a lot of kids were shooting back in the 80s, if you will. There were a lot of 30-30s, a lot of 243s, but I didn't see a lot of young people shooting this caliber back then. But to give you a hint of what it is, this caliber cartridge turned 100 years old last year, so it makes it 101 years old this year. So without the suspense, I'm going to bring it up for you here. New in the box from my local spot, Sportsman's. This is a Tikka T3 Hunter in the famous, ever so popular 270 caliber. Now, like I said, I grew up shooting a Winchester 270. Now, it was not nearly as nice as this gun. This gun is absolutely gorgeous. But for several years, as I alluded to, my friends know I've bought and traded several 270 rifles. And I just haven't found one. And I'm hoping this one is the one that kind of replaces that nostalgia and feel that I had growing up as and shooting whitetail as a young kid. This is my first Tikka rifle, so I'm excited about what the capabilities of it is. I'm expecting that action to be every bit of what they say the Tikka action is. Very smooth, very clean. I haven't yet to get oil on this. I looked at it at the shop, and you're seeing my first grabs of the rifle. My first impressions is, brand aside, it is just a gorgeous rifle. This is a black steel barrel. It is a 22.4 inch barrel, so that's kind of neat. Has the clip at the bottom. This is a 3+1, which means you got 3 in the clip, 1 in the chamber. It's kind of got that famous Tikka T3 action. Got a 2-position trigger. See? Okay. So it does have to be on fire to open the bolt. Can't open the bolt like some. It has a single stage trigger, which means there's no blade like the Savages or Rugers. There's no, sometimes if you don't have the blade, you can pull it a little way and then it'll stop and then you pull to fire the trigger. But this is a single stage trigger, which I really, really like. I'm going to test the trigger real quick just for me. Okay, a little bit heavy for me. I'm not 100% sure if it's adjustable yet. And of course, before I shoot the rifle, I'm going to clean it. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to look it over, make sure everything's torqued to specs. I'm going to get a scope mounted. And I have some rounds laying around from an old 270 that actually is going to be the same bullet I'm going to load for this gun. It's got a 5/8 by 3/4 threaded, 5/8 by 24 threaded barrel. Just these days, I'm not trying to be a prude or nothing, but I really don't shoot anything unsuppressed anymore. Very, very few guns I do. Now, in the business side of things, of course, I will. But just for my shooting enjoyment, I shoot everything suppressed. It's a pretty light gun. I think it's a pretty light gun. It's not going to be an ultralight like backpack gun, but this gun comes in at about 6.8 pounds. Got the traditional swivel studs. I mean, this is a gorgeous rifle. Dark walnut color. Got the knurling up here and on the pistol grips for grip. Kind of a thin. This is not going to be a range rifle, although I'm sure you could, and I will shoot some range with it. I'm going to really see what this gun is capable. But this is going to bring me back home to hunting. This rifle, I think for me, is going to express the love and joy I have for hunting. Not only is it a famous caliber in the 270, probably made most famous by Jack O'Connor, but so many people throughout the years have harvested animals of all different kinds: elk, moose, whitetail, pronghorn, all kinds of stuff with the 270 caliber. Now, I know off the rip, I mentioned this is probably not going to be a range rifle. It is a medium thin barrel, so I'm probably not going to get a lot of shots down range before I have to cool it off. My guess is probably this is going to be a 3-shot gun before I give it 5 or 10 minutes to cool, and that's just to prevent the stringing and kind of the increase in elevation of the barrel getting hot, messing with the harmonics. But I don't care. I am just absolutely tickled pink with this rifle. It makes me smile thinking about that old Winchester 270 back in the day, man. Back in the day, killed my first handful of deer with, and I think this is something that is, hopefully, provided that it shoots. Now, I don't like guns that don't shoot, so this will break my heart if it doesn't shoot. I don't anticipate that it won't. They do offer a sub-MOA guarantee. I'm not going to shoot factory ammo in this. I'm going to shoot some old hand loads I got that are 140 grain Sierra Game King tipped, a famous bullet for a famous gun. I'm unsure exactly the optic yet. You'll eventually see that when I get into first shots to kind of look through and see what I can rob Peter and pay Paul with here. But, it's neat. These Tikkas are neat. They have their own little dovetail rail. I'm going to put a Picatinny on it. That gives me more scope maneuverability. Some of my scopes don't like the 2 positions, and I can't get them exactly right for my eye relief, but I'm going to put a Picatinny on there. I'm not sure I'm going to be extremely happy with that, but I might go with a more classic. I might find something that works with the scope rings that mount directly to the base. But for now, I'm going to put it's a Picatinny rail on it, mount some lower, some small scope rings on it because I really want to keep that scope down on it as far as I can. And you know what? I might not even mess with the trigger. Why? For my purposes, I think this is just gorgeous. I think it's going to be wonderful. I'm interested to know if any of you guys or girls out there have a Tikka in the T3 model. I know they make T3 super lights, but the action and stuff should be relatively the same. I'm interested to know what your comments are, what look you're having out of them. Do you have a Tikka 270? Are you hand loading it? Share that data with me. Help me get ahead on this. But for content purposes, man, I'm going to run through this just like every other gun. We're going to see what she's got, and my hopes and expectations are high on this one. Because if it shoots as beautiful as it looks, this is going to be a super cool rifle. Tikka T3. This is the Hunter model. They come in a ton of calibers, several lengths. Some barrels have fluting, and if you watch some other videos, I love the fluting and different things. But this is a purpose-built rifle. So, like I ask my clients, I'm asking myself, what is the why? What is the application behind this specific rifle? And this is going to harvest my first whitetail this season and rifle season. So that I'm excited about. I got several months ahead of me here to shoot and practice. Man, guys, I can't wait for y'all to come along with me on this journey. This is a personal setup. So please comment, share your thoughts, what you think this rifle is going to be capable of. I'm not settling for anything less than sub half MOA at 100 yards. So that's going to be under a half an inch at 100 yards. So that's what I'm shooting for, no pun intended. I think this gun, by reputation, is built and is capable of that. And just looking at it, guys, absolutely gorgeous. I know I've said that 100 times, but it's hard to bottle my excitement in this scenario because kind of what this gun represents to me and the younger me until now the older me. Man, I'm excited. So, hey, thanks for watching. You know, I appreciate the time you spend with me each time I post a video. If you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment, man. I would love to hear some of you guys' feedback on how you think we're doing here at Venture Stands Outfitters. And, you know, again, we're still new to this digital world, this video world. We're trying to make better content, trying to get better ideas. I don't necessarily want to be a prankster guy and that go around shooting TVs and everything. I'm really trying to share my love for guns, my love for hunting, my love for reloading, and just for my love in guns in general with y'all. And I hope that you get something out of it, if not just making fun of how goofy and how country I sound on video. So stay tuned for the next. I'm going to do some first shots, get an optic on this, do my whole setup, and then I'm going to bring you back for another video on this Tikka T3 Hunter, 22.4 inch. I think it's going to be a tack driver. Be bold, but aim true. Everybody, popping back in here real quick because I was so excited earlier unboxing that gun. I got the rail on it, did all my things, got a scope on it, and I had to run out here to the range. I mentioned I had some previous bullets for another 270. I had about 30 of them, I think roughly, maybe. And so I just had to get this barrel fouled out a little bit in some first shots. And man, stinking pleased. So there, now I did some sight-in stuff, bore sight. So if you can see, there's my first shot, that's 5. There's my second group, my third group, and my fourth group. And as you can see, it's getting late. So that fourth group, it was really kind of musty, but even that's almost, probably about 1.25 inches. Those up there are about 3/4 of an inch, just with some old ammo I had for another gun that was still well within pressure limits and stuff, but this is not. I'm so encouraged, even more excited now how this gun's shooting. That Tikka 270 Hunter, I think, is going to be a gem. So continue to hang around for the ride. We're going to dive into some loading and shoot some real cool stuff. Man, all right, that's a win. That's a big win. Just stinking. You almost can call this fouling day. I'm just getting some ammo through the barrel, through the action. The thing has been flawless. I was kind of surprised all the ammo fired, to be honest with you, but it did. Man, super stoked. Keep watching and let's see what we can do with this rifle. All right, bye.